Well, hello, Soul Tribe. Happy Tuesday, or whatever day you're watching this. Happy day to you. Welcome back to those who are returning. Welcome into those who are new. Very nice to have you here. My name is Kelly. Thanks for joining. All right, so we're going to get into some energies that are based more on the actions we can take. Yesterday was about moving on from something. I kept all the cards here. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. It's talking about moving on so we can move forward, moving on from something, clearing space in our mind, our life, something. All right, so let's get. I consider Tuesdays Tuesday tempos that lean towards the actions we might be able to take. Okay, when I do my meditation before I start these, I focus on that. So okay, and I cannot shuffle today. These are general reads, so they may not resonate for all of you, but just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And what else? They are timeless. So whenever you click on this, it's 7 days from whenever you're watching this and moving forward. Okay? Just so you know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Check out the yesterday's. When I start Monday's videos, I put oracle cards at the beginning. So I start with oracle cards. So it's sort of starting the week. Okay. Some of us are being stubborn. Don't want to. Something emotional is happening for some of you in the collective. It's stopping you from doing what you need to do. Now, yesterday there was fear involved. Fear or some sort of like negative energy, stress, fear, afraid of doing something. So let's see what else we have under here. That is bizarre because I swear I had that for the reading. And I shuffled these. I shuffled these very well. And I separate them when I put them back in. They're all separate. So for some of us in the collective, some of you, right now you got the Queen of Cups here. You and the Sun card. It's a good the Sun is a good energy. So whatever you may be feeling emotionally that is not making you feel all that great, take some time to yourself and have some you time, me time type thing. And just have like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, maybe think about things, listen to your inner voice, just something, be gentle with yourself. That's what I'm hearing because it's going to come clear. And this Sun card this is a very positive card. So this is going to turn out positive and you're going to start feeling differently. You're going to see your worth and how you are capable of doing this, to taking this first step. You're resisting something, okay? And underneath that is the King of Swords. You're going to see, make a decision and go for it. Okay? So your actions right now, the tempo right now is to just be gentle with yourself. Maybe not quite making a choice yet. We'll see what the cards say in the reading. But that's the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So right now, you're having a hard time making a decision. And you may be just sort of fantasizing about things that could happen and just not wanting to make that move. But the Seven of Cups is kind of a catch-22 energy, sort of. It's having a lot of options. You can do this or you can do that, or you have things that you want. But this main card up here, I see it at least, is your higher self. What is the best for your higher self right now? And that's what you need to focus on and make the best choice. Be very, oh, I hate this word, but you wouldn't think with what I do, but be very mindful of your decision. Your emotions may be pushing you to a different direction. Or maybe there's something you think you need, but you really don't. The universe is trying to say be very cautious in what you choose. Choose for your higher self. So our focus right now for the collective is the moon, see? Fear. There's the fear again. It came out in yesterday's reading. You're afraid to make the wrong decision. Again, trusting the intuition. Maybe paying attention to your dreams. So here's what's happening. I can't, I want to say so many things, but I'm trying to say it so it'll make sense because it makes sense in my head. Um, you're only seeing part of the situation. You're only seeing part of it. And the thing of it is you may be afraid to make a decision because you want to see what the outcome is going to be before it actually happens. There's a trust that goes along with the intuition. And if that trust isn't there, you're not going to be able to move forward for your highest good. Does that make sense? So let's see what's underlying all this, what's underneath this. There it is again. This came out yesterday. The Two of Swords. It's almost like not wanting to make a decision. You're choosing to not make a decision, feeling that maybe I should just not do this, and that's your choice. The universe will allow you to have that choice. However, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to be stuck. And it may be a difficult decision, but this is all about your internal voice. It has nothing to do with the external world, the moon, the Queen of Cups. There's even the Seven of Cups. Your emotions, what's going on inside, is influencing your decision. Whether that's good or bad is I don't know. That's for you to decide, really. I mean, it's free will. It's your choice. What is the energy that we as a collective, that many of us in the collective are bringing with us from the recent past? Kind of an indecision. We had the Two of Pentacles yesterday. This is more of taking inventory and stock of our life and trying to decide, do we want to keep doing what we're doing, or is there some other avenue? Is there a new seed we want to plant? And for many of you, I feel that there is a new seed, whether it's job. It could be as simple as changing your appearance. You know what I mean? Should I get that haircut? And maybe you might want to do that to make yourself feel better about yourself. Sometimes when we're not feeling confident about ourselves or about the way we look, that just making a small change, wearing some makeup, doing your hair different, that kind of thing. Um, Wearing new shoes. I don't know. What do you guys, what do men do? A new hat? I don't know. Um, if there are men watching, I don't know. I don't know who watches. I don't get those analytics yet. So not quite. Um, well, let's go to the near future. What's going on? Then we can get. There's going to be some change in the near future. There's going to be a shift. The change is I hear working in your favor. If you make a change, if you make a choice, and trust your intuition, these are both intuition, right? What you're thinking with your higher self, but also your soul, trusting your internal voice is what's going to give you the answers here. You have two sevens, and then you have the moon, and the two is about intuition, and there's a moon. It's moon energy. There's some sort of change that's happening that you need to take a chance on. Wheel of Fortune came out yesterday. The advice card, there's that stress again. We have to get past the stress. This stubbornness or this lack of wanting to accept, let's do these cards today, um, could be holding some of us back. You know, uh, we really do, as a whole collective, it doesn't matter who you are, even if this doesn't resonate, we have to trust the universe in doing what's best in our best interest. And even if it doesn't feel good, what's happening to us, it's happening for us, not to us. It's trying to tell us something. And I'm not going to get too deep into that, but trust is a big thing when you are trying to, I don't know, move forward in life. Our egos get in the way, and we think that we can handle things. And, the universe knows what's best for us. But they allow us to make our decisions because we have free will. And then they go accordingly from that. The Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, all right, all right. Step outside the box. Step outside the box. Try something new. Travel. It's a message of hope and inspiration. And it's again, reinventing yourself. I always see the Page of Wands, reinventing yourself. change. There's some sort of change. And sometimes when we do things that we don't normally do, it can be very liberating and invigorating. You know what I mean? Finding that bright spot, finding that, hmm, finding that, you know what you want to do, finding that inspiration to go from point A to point B, just making that first step. And I think that first step is just trusting. But sometimes you need to listen to something, maybe read a book, and something hits you. Let's see what the moon energy is. What we need to focus on: temperance, balancing out what we have, taking that fear and making it courage, transforming fear into courage. That's what I'm hearing. Transforming fear into courage. And we all have that courage within ourselves. It's just a matter of realizing it. Because when we do things, we are stronger than we think we are. I'm telling you. Doesn't matter who you are. The temperance is being patient with yourself, but being patient with the situation as well. Transforming that fear into courage. I'm waiting for the strength card to come out. Two of Swords. The Magician. Love this. Underlying energy. You need to trust yourself, collective. Trust yourself that you can turn fear into courage. Trust yourself to make the right decision. That Magician is saying you have all the tools. You're the ultimate alchemist. And it's time to use all the things you've learned up to this point and use that to your advantage. Create your fate and your destiny. Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. This is independent. See, we're trying to decide. The Two of Pentacles, the Seven to the Nine. And it's almost like being flexible, going with the flow, but making a decision. We have to make a clear-cut decision. But if something doesn't go the way we planned, it's being flexible enough to say, oh, okay, well, I thought I was going to do this, but now we'll just do that. Being independent. An independent thinking. Independence. You have two nines here. Let's turn this fear into confidence in ourselves, confidence in our independence. This channel is all about empowerment, and we need to be confident in ourselves. We have to dig deep and find that. We all have it. We just have to find it. Digging for treasures. Turning that wheel of fortune, taking a chance. Three of Pentacles. Me, myself, and I. I just heard me, myself, and I. Maybe your spirit team, maybe with your tribe. It could be your family, friends, your soul tribe. Or maybe it's just you on your own, again, with the Nine of Pentacles. Your mind, your body, and your soul are all on the same page, aligned. And once you get that balance, and you are staying grounded and staying clear with what you want and feeling, I can do this, then there's really nothing that can deter you because you're prepared for it. All right, let's do the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Wands. You have three nines. Pentacles, Swords, and Wands. For a lot of you, you are almost there. When this is uploaded, it's a Tuesday in the week. And so for some of you, it's this week that I'm uploading. For some of you, it may come later. Different week, different time, different month. It just depends. Everybody has a different journey. But your advice is to find the inspiration. Don't let that fear paralyze you. Don't let fear paralyze you. Stay strong. Oh, Ten of Cups. Doing what makes you happy. Finding that Page of Swords. Figuring out what it is that's going to make you happy. Two of Swords. Making that decision. Trusting your decision. The Hanged Man. Okay, here's what we're going to do. You got the seven. I hope you can't hear that. There's loud music outside. This is supposed to be noise canceling, but I don't know how well that works. People around here are very disrespectful. Anyways, moving on. Two of Swords. Making that decision. You see how this person almost looks like they're rejoicing? Making the decision, which would may be a difficult decision, and the Hanged Man is just releasing that control, releasing the worry, releasing the stress. The Seven of Cups is making that decision and being okay with it, balanced, being okay with it mentally and emotionally. And then you have the Queen of Cups and the Lovers and Judgment. Oh, and Four of Wands. Queen of Cups. Being confident in your emotional, sorry, just hit the microphone. Being confident in taking care of yourself. You're making the right choice for yourself. The Lovers, making a commitment to yourself, your higher self. Judgment, you're getting that epiphany. You're having a spiritual awakening. This is a great energy. And the Four of Wands, you're in alignment. It's a process. It's a process. And the Knight of Wands is a quest for following what is meant for you, following what it has inspired you. How much time do we have? Oh, we have time for an oracle card. Try not to keep it here too long, and I only have so much space on my laptop. Oh my. Well, that's okay. The box fell, but the cards are in my hand, so we're good. All right. Thank you all for tuning in and joining. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. If you're not part of the tribe, do consider subscribing and joining the tribe. Would love to have you. This way you never miss a message that might be specifically for you. You just never know. Comment down below. Let me know if this resonates and how. And what else? Oh, thumbs up, energy exchange. Very much appreciated. Gets this video out into the algorithm so other people who may need it can see it. Almost like a pay it forward for the collective, for the soul tribe. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me because it helps my channel. I'm trying to get monetized. And just a little spiritual exchange, a little simple tip for a thumbs up means a lot to me. So, and I know you guys like these readings, and it's just like a little thank you. So, thanks. I would appreciate it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this one. This one. Ooh, I almost wanted that one, but this one's calling to me. Divine Feminine. There's the Queen of, the Queen of Cups. Nurturing love, deep intuition, and creative flow are qualities of the Divine Feminine. May her wisdom guide you towards a life of compassion and harmony. That's also the wherever it went, the Lovers card. The 6 is a number of harmony. It's finding harmony in your life and being in touch with your feelings and knowing that some feelings may come up. Some are good, some are bad. If there are bad feelings that come up, fear, then you just go internally, trust your intuition, and know that your higher self, your soul is speaking to you, trusting your soul. And the Divine Masculine. Wow. Embrace this energy by cultivating, oh my God, the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to see the truth, and the resilience to stand firm in your convictions. This is crazy amazing. It's balancing the divine. That's the Lover's card. Balancing the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine. Trusting that your soul, trusting your intuition, but also embracing the energy by taking steps to cultivate the courage to face challenges and the wisdom to see the truth. It's proactive, being proactive with what your soul wants, and the resilience to stand firm in your convictions. You know what? I'm going to leave it there, man. I'm going to leave it there. I peeked, but we're going to leave it there because that energy right there says it all. Balancing the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, trusting both is going to help us, collective, to move forward in the next steps, whether it be today, this week, next month, next year. It's letting us go on the right path. This is what I have for all of you. I hope it helps some of you, not all of you. And again, remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Much appreciated. Do join the tribe. Subscribe and join the tribe if you haven't. Would love to have you. All right. Thank you so much. And tomorrow's Wednesday Wisdom. So we'll get some more words of wisdom from the universe. See what else we can find out for our steps ahead. All right. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.